Okay, hi, I am Greg, and I guarantee anyone who plays any sort of sport or is anything physical, you've gotten hurt doing it. I mean, that's pretty much a given. You know, soccer, airsoft, running, anything you've done. Well, that's where my story comes in. I love playing soccer. I'm not the most proficient at it. I'm not the greatest kid, but I can play. You know, I can kick the ball, I can score a goal, I can do the basics. And so my story takes place back home about 2 years ago. I played on like an AYSO club team for the city. And me and my best friend were always on opposite teams that always ended up playing each other towards the end of the season. And so that's what happened. It was our like rivalry game, and it was cool because, you know, we carpooled to the same game and we got to play each other. Well, I was playing goalie and he was playing forward. And those are like two completely opposite positions. So he's coming at me. And so the game begins. It's an awesome day actually. It's a beautiful sunny day, you know, thinking the day's gonna be great. We're gonna win the game hopefully. And then that's where like it all goes downhill from there. So the game begins, and literally within the first 45 seconds, my best friend gets a breakaway and like just starts running at me. And I'm thinking, all right, you know, I gotta get ready, I gotta start running, he's gonna come at me, he's really good, he knows what he's doing, he played soccer for the schools, varsity, he's a freshman, blah, blah, blah. He's one of those kids. And so he's running at me super fast, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go for the ball. And he kicks it a little bit. He made like the mistake of like kicking it a little too forward, thinking I'm just gonna go for it with my leg or like try and block with my leg or something. And me, being like the fearless teenager, jumped head first for it and caught it. That was cool, you know, caught it in between my arms with my head sticking out in front of me. And he, running so fast, went wham, right in the back of my head, causing me to black out first like 3 minutes of the game. I was laying there on the floor. It took me a good couple minutes to like get up on my feet. And like when I first woke up, everything was like a super haze. And I got, you know, the whole, how many fingers am I holding up, you know where you are. I had no idea where I was. I woke up in soccer cleats, so I had some idea of where I was, but I had no idea what just happened. And so I'm waking up, but what sucked is that I was the only goalie for my team that day. Everyone else called in sick, so I had to play the rest of the game. Even though I was like super dizzy, I couldn't even really walk straight. I'm pretty positive I had a minor concussion, but I kept playing because I was having a good time. And so I kept playing the game, but every time I would go for the ball, I would think I'm going like right for it, but I'd be a good 1.5 feet not far enough for the ball. Luckily, that didn't turn out really bad. Like they scored one goal on me, but it wasn't super bad because we ended up tying the game. So my mistake wasn't too bad. But even after all that, tying the game, losing the game, I had a great time, and that's where my story takes place. I had a great time doing something I loved, even though I got hurt, and I would do it all over again if I could.